Imagine you've built a portfolio worth $90,000. At this stage, my goal wouldn't simply be to grow my investments. My focus would begin to shift toward building multiple sources of income. Wealth isn't measured only by what you own. It's also shaped by how many productive assets are working on your behalf. Instead of relying on one source of income, I'd begin designing a financial system where different assets contribute in different ways. Because over time, a well-designed system can become stronger than any single investment. Imagine a table supported by only one leg. It might stand for a while, but if that one leg fails, everything resting on it becomes unstable. Income works in a similar way. Depending on a single paycheck or one source of income can leave you vulnerable to unexpected changes. That's why many long-term investors gradually build multiple income streams. Not because every source will perform perfectly, but because resilience often comes from diversification. The goal isn't more complexity. It's greater stability. One way investors may generate income is through business ownership. When you own part of a productive business, you share in its long-term journey. Some companies choose to distribute part of their profits to shareholders through dividends. Others reinvest those profits to help the business grow. Neither approach is automatically better. It depends on the company's strategy and the investor's objectives. The important idea is that productive businesses create value over time, and owners have the opportunity to benefit from that value creation. Another source of long-term income is productive real estate. Apartment buildings provide homes. Office buildings create places to work. Warehouses support commerce and logistics. Retail centers serve communities every day. These properties may generate rental income for their owners. Some investors buy property directly. Others invest through real estate investment trusts, commonly known as REITs. Like every investment, real estate involves risk. But productive property can become another valuable source of income within a diversified portfolio. Some investors also include bonds as part of an income-producing portfolio. A bond is generally a loan made to a government or a company for a period of time. In return, the issuer typically agrees to make interest payments and repay the principal at maturity, subject to its ability to do so. Bonds aren't risk-free. Their prices can change, and some issuers may not meet their obligations. But many investors use high-quality bonds because they provide a different source of income than businesses or real estate. A diversified portfolio often combines assets with different strengths. Owning valuable assets doesn't always mean money is flowing into your bank account. That's the difference between net worth and cash flow. Net worth measures the value of what you own after subtracting what you owe. Cash flow measures the money moving in and out over time. Someone may own expensive assets yet struggle with everyday expenses if those assets produce little income. Another person may own fewer assets but enjoy greater flexibility because their investments generate consistent cash flow. Long-term wealth is about both building assets and creating sustainable income. One of the most powerful decisions an investor can make is what to do with the income their investments generate. Spend it or reinvest it. Reinvesting means using today's income to purchase additional productive assets. Those new assets may create future income of their own. Over time, this process can create a cycle where income helps generate even more income. Compounding takes patience. It rewards consistency rather than speed. The goal isn't simply to earn more. It's to gradually increase the number of productive assets working on your behalf. A strong financial future isn't built on one source of income. It's built on a system. Businesses create value. Real estate can generate rental income. Bonds may provide interest payments. Cash offers flexibility when opportunities arise. Each asset has a different role. Together, they become a financial engine that can continue working over time. The goal isn't simply to make money. It's to build productive assets that continue creating value. Building productive assets takes time. Protecting them is just as important. Many long-term investors prepare for unexpected events instead of assuming everything will go according to plan. They maintain emergency savings. They insure important assets when appropriate. They review their portfolios from time to time. And they avoid unnecessary risks that could undo years of steady progress. Wealth isn't built by one great decision. It's built by consistently making thoughtful decisions over many years. If there's one lesson to remember from today's episode, it's this. Long-term wealth isn't built by relying on one source of income. It's built by owning productive assets that work together over time. Businesses create value. Real estate supports communities. Bonds can provide another source of income. Cash provides flexibility when opportunities appear. And by reinvesting wisely, today's income can help build tomorrow's opportunities. The goal isn't to stop working. The goal is to build a financial system where your money works alongside you. Keep learning, stay disciplined, build with patience. My name is Marcus. Thank you for joining me for another lesson on Money Secret TV. I'll see you in the next episode.